You've just seen some pictures of Macintosh. Now I'd like to show you Macintosh in person.
Brand loyalty, brand community. We trust certain brands and feel a consciousness of kind with other users of that brand. We feel we have shared rituals and traditions and a moral responsibility to our brand's products. But why do certain brands, like Apple, attract such a mass audience? Some would argue that the answer lies with this man. Steve Jobs, who founded Apple Computer back in 1976 with engineer Steve Wozniak, has become a hero in the minds of most Apple users. According to author Carmine Gallo, quote, "Steve Jobs is the most captivating communicator on the world stage. No one else comes close," unquote. Jobs' presentations were legendary, and his passion for his products infected every one of his worldwide customers. Other researchers, such as Russell W. Belk and Golnar Tungbat, observed that, quote, "Steve Jobs' rise and fall within Apple Computer is a classic example of the heroic adventure myth as formulated by Joseph Campbell," unquote.
The back of this thing looks better than the front of the other guys, by the way.
In a sense. And Belk and Tungbat studies found that, quote, "Mac users believe that salvation can be achieved by transcending corporate capitalism," unquote. Furthermore, though Jobs had a legendary temper,
What are you gonna fire me? No! I already fired you!
Belk and Tungbat were surprised to discover, quote, "Consumer members of the cult of Macintosh don't see the negative side of Steve Jobs and revel instead in his visionary leadership," end quote. Through Jobs' self-promoted image as a revolutionary and a rebellious trendsetter, Mac and Apple have attracted a mass audience that, ironically, sees itself as combating mass consumer culture through its use of Apple products.
So how come 10 times in a day, I read Steve Jobs as a genius? What do you do?
I play the orchestra.